Hello everyone and welcome. We're going to start by taking a gentle side bend over to the right, then back through centre and over to the left, back over to the right and back over to the left, just opening up through the side waist. Meet me in all fours, wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips, and drop the belly, open the chest for cat, round the spine for cow on the exhale. So inhale, we drop the belly and open the chest, and exhale, round through the spine. Bring it back to centre and take the hips to the left, gaze to the right, back to centre, hips to the right, gaze to the left. We're going to drop that left foot forward in between the hands to a nice low lunge. Walk that back knee back, and then we're going to straighten that left leg for a hamstring stretch. So inhale to come forward to that low lunge. Exhale, press the hips back for a hamstring stretch. Inhale to come forward, last time. And exhale back to that hamstring stretch. Flex that foot towards the face. Back to that nice low lunge. We're going to lift that back knee if you want to, and we're going to lift the arm up to the sky, take a nice twist to the left and back to centre once again. Step it back to plank, drop the hips, inhale, open the chest, cobra, taking the gaze left to right, coming through a child's pose if you want to, and then meet me back at centre, and we're going to bring the right foot forward this time in between the hands. Nice low lunge. Inhale for our lunge, exhale for our hamstring stretch. Inhale for the lunge and exhale, hamstring stretch. Last time, inhale, really see if you can roll that foot forward, and exhale, really flex the foot towards the face. Gorgeous. Bring it back to centre, lift that back knee if you want to, reach that arm up and overhead for a nice open twist to the right. Gorgeous. Bring it back to centre, dropping the hips back down to cobra once again, taking the gaze left to right, roll the shoulders back, and now we're going to come up. So we're going to curl the toes under and come up into a kneeling position. Take a minute to loop the shoulders, stretch through the fascia of the feet, and maybe just knead the tops of your hip creases with your hands. And we're going to drop the feet and come into a slow yogic squat, like a froggy pose here. Taking the hips from side to side, fingertips can stay on the mat as mine are. And now, if you can, drop the feet for one breath cycle into a slow yogic squat. Playing around with opening the hips here. Gorgeous. Press the elbows into the knees. Fabulous. And now we're going to come onto our backs with our feet in line with the hips for one bridge pose. Inhale, lift the hips up towards the sky, exhale back down. We're going to take that left leg up towards the sky and just point and flex through that foot, really finding some articulation. Now we're going to rotate the ankle one way and the other. Perfect. Cross that left leg over the right and thread your hands through the gap to find a gorgeous stretch for that hamstring. Maybe straighten the right leg up and overhead, rock side to side. Press that elbow into the knee and just breathe here. Perfect. Slowly begin to unravel and we'll take it to the other side. So that right leg is going to extend. We point and flex through the ankle. We take circles with that ankle in one direction and then the other, just waking up through those joints. And then we cross the right leg over the left this time. Maybe extend that left leg all the way up towards the sky for a gorgeous hip and hamstring opener. Maybe rock here, maybe point and flex the feet, just find what feels good for you. Breathe in deep. Now we're going to bring the feet back to the earth, heels will come together, feet will come together, recline butterfly for 1 breath cycle, in and out. Close the knees together as you're ready and find a way to find a seated position with the legs extended out long. So extend both legs out long, those legs can be generously bent if you need to, and we're going to come into a seated wide-legged forward fold. Reaching down as far as you can, really opening up through the hips. Now we're going to take it over to the right. Relax the head over and breathe deep here. Nice big inhale brings us back to centre and then over to the left. Again, those knees can be generously bent if you need. Forward fold over to the left. Gorgeous. Bring it back to centre, bring the feet together as close into your body as you can for a nice seated butterfly. And maybe here, while you open those hips, you take a minute to massage the feet. This might seem a little bit strange, but taking the time to do this for yourself can be a really nice way to just show yourself that you care and just look after yourself a little bit. Maybe take some gentle pulses here, opening up through the hips. Breathing deep all the way, draw those knees down towards the mat. Gorgeous. Close the knees and we're going to come up into a little ball on the toes here, stretch through the feet and then drop it into a forward fold. Inhale, we lift that left arm towards the sky. Exhale, back to centre. Inhale, right arm goes up. Exhale, back to centre. Slowly begin to roll up vertebrae by vertebrae and come into a wide-legged stance on the mat. Inhale, reach all the way up towards the sky and exhale for a wide-legged forward fold. At least a micro bend in the knees as we walk the hands over to the right and then over to the left and then back to centre. Shake the head loose here and drop it back down into that nice low yogic squat before we meet again in all fours for our lizard pose. So we're going to bring first the left foot to the outer edge of the left hand and we're going to bring maybe the forearms to the mat. That back foot should be uncurled, pressing firmly into it. Breathe into this hip stretch. Bring it back up to centre and we're going to bring the right leg forward this time to the outer edge of the right hand. Drop that back knee. Maybe we come onto the forearms, opening up through that right hip. Gorgeous. And this concludes our practice today. So really hope you enjoyed it. It was a fast-paced one today, so I'll see you again tomorrow.